Hi everyone, so the great safety debate to wear motorbike gear or not if you're riding on 3 wheels or 4. My view is whatever you're riding on, you should always be fully protected, because I know that I've got more chance of winning the lottery than I have coming off than my Ryker actually tipping over. But that doesn't mean to say that someone's not going to hit into me, and it doesn't mean to say that I'm not going to come off it. So I need to be the best protected that I possibly am. One of the reasons I ride my Ryker is to keep my mental and physical health good, and it's at optimum. I have disabilities, I have a lot of aches and pains, so the last thing I want to be giving myself is more problems than I've already got, because this is the one thing that gives me freedom. So today I'm just going to quickly go through some of the stuff that I wear to keep me as safe as possible on the road. One of the things that I found absolutely imperative of late, due to lockdown here, is just to have a bandana and just to put that up over my hair, because my fringe is actually down here because of lockdown. Lockdown lifted and then I'm too busy riding to go and get my hair cut. And I don't know about you, but when I get to junctions, traffic lights or roundabouts or islands or whatever, I like to flick my visor up to get some fresh air in, but also because I think it's a safety feature that if you can actually hear the traffic more, you're using your eyes, you're using your ears, and I need to use all of my senses, whatever I'm doing, and I really need to focus. And then when I do that, I tend to then find that I've got all hair in my eyes. So this to me has been key. So before you put any helmet on, bung one of these on if you've got long hair. Obviously if you're bald, don't worry. Okay, so absolutely key, you've got to protect that head, got to protect that nut to keep riding. A lot of people go crazy for their helmets and have loads and loads of different helmets. Me, I just have one crazy helmet. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to have a lot more, but this is the one that I have. It's a Rossini duplicate. I didn't get it because of that. One of the reasons was that my son's girlfriend was pregnant at the time when I started riding pillion last year, and it had little baby footprints on it, but also because it's multicoloured, and after all I am a woman and I am from Essex, so I do like to colour coordinate, I'm afraid. So that's my helmet that goes with my stuff. One of the things that I've been madly knitting this last year are neckerchiefs. Because you can bring them up over your nose for when we had the COVID restrictions. But I don't know about you, I hate it when things like the gnats and bugs hit my neck. It really is painful. So and having fibromyalgia, you do feel pain quite a bit, so it's good to protect your body from those pains. Of course, gloves are key and important as well. Again, pain from things hitting your hands, bugs and things, stones, and yeah, if you're going to come off, you're going to put your hands out to try and save yourself, and you don't want to scrape the skin off all of those. I got these quite retro sort of trendy jeans because I quite like them, because they've got a bit of holes in, they're a bit fashionable. They are Kevlar, completely Kevlar, so they're anti-shred, anti-tear, and knee pads and your hip pads. I do have a pair of black jeans as well, and I actually prefer the protectors in these, so when I'm on tour I take both pair of jeans with me, and I take the orange protectors to save on storage space, and just because they are grade 3, the yellow ones and the black are grade 2. I've got my leather jacket. Sorry for any vegans out there or vegetarians. I am trying to go a bit plant-based now, but I bought this before such times. And again, I just like this because it's a bit retro, eldy-weldy. And it has got like a zipper for the winter months, sort of a zipper hoodie. I've taken that off for summer. Boots with this outfit, because obviously I have to have my colour coordinating matching. I do love these boots actually, but these are my riding only boots. Surprisingly, really comfy to ride my Ryker with, but I only wear them if I am riding and don't need to walk very far, because I can't walk on any sort of hill. But I do like them, they're really comfy and they are good for riding in. Having said that, they're not good for riding pillion. Occasionally I will ride pillion on Andy's 2 wheels. They're not very good for, like to try and get over the peg. It slips back quite a lot. But on the Ryker, riding the Ryker, absolutely perfect. But these are my all-round, and these are my touring boots. I love these. These are, completely steel underneath and again quite retro and super comfy. So black jeans are actually for my summer wear. I know black summer doesn't quite go, does it? But this is my lightweight summer jacket. Doesn't get much wear, to be fair. I tend to end up wearing my brown leather because Britain and summer's just not that great right now. And my little black boots, again, haven't had an awful lot of wear, but it's quite hot today, so maybe I might give that a little blast because we're not going to go far tonight. We've just come home and I'm going to give those a little go. But what we more need in the UK right now is our waterproofs, and this is what we use a lot on tour. And they're ideal. We've just got caramel ones, just cheap caramel ones. I think the jacket was 30 quid in the sale. Bottoms were 20 quid. And they do the job. They do the job. It's what you want, you know, as long as you've got your protective gear on underneath. If you have disabilities like me, I sort of always recommend putting your underwear, your socks on, and your t-shirts and jumpers on first, then your jeans, then your boots. And this is going to be different for most people. I put my helmet on next. So I'm often walking around with my helmet without my jacket, and the reason for that is once I've got my heavy jacket because these are, I didn't mention, all padded on the elbows, both jackets, and you've got your back protector as well. It's really hard for me to get my arm up to get my helmet done up. So I always put my helmet on first, and then my jacket, and then my gloves last. Anyway, safe riding. Don't become complacent though, just because you've got your gear on. It's not, you know, it's going to give you some protection. It is going to help, but you know, just make sure that you don't ever ride under the influence of any substances. If you're tired, if you're angry or moody, or if you're not 100% focused on your riding, something I have to be very careful of. Some days I can't ride as much as I want to ride every day. Some days I really can't, and I just have to accept that and pace. That is key. Anyway, happy riding.